What is going on, everyone? It is Rod here. We are back. We are finally back with world record recap. Weekly world record recap. Not that it's been a week since the last time. But we're starting it off with Wii Coconut Mall, a 140.464. And this is actually more than your average world record improvement because, of course, it comes from the GOAT Alberto. But that would be your average world record improvement. The backstory of this run is Shortcat was asking Alberto about Motion Glider on Coconut Mall, tips and tricks. And Motion Glider, if you didn't know, wasn't used in the world record. Just like last week. This record's from March 24th, I believe. It's the latest record. So when Shortcat was asking Alberto about it, it was not used in world record. World record just went bottom path. And then Alberto was like helping him out. And then, Alberto doing Alberto things, figured out how to make it faster than the bottom path in a world record. So now Motion Glider is done on Coconut Mall. This way, you go left, Super Mini Turbo, Motion Glider all the way to the right. And you do all of that, and it ends up being faster than the fastest way to do bottom path. Now you might be wondering, why did anyone care about Motion Glider if it wasn't used in world record, if it was slower, right? Because people went on the top path, right? There was a double box. Not that there wasn't a double box on the bottom path, but, you ended up going top path. It's also fun to do the Motion Glider. And if you end up going top path, you want to do it the fastest way possible. The fastest top path used to be not faster than the fastest bottom path. Now it is. Here it is again. Double wall bump, Motion Glider shenanigans at its prime. And we're using the Cat Cruiser, which has the same stats as the Teddy Buggy. So I believe the first records that Alberto got during his improvements were on Teddy Buggy, and then he went over to the Cat Cruiser. And so before Alberto had the record on this track, the record was from October 25th, 141.219 by Yersin. Then Alberto improved. Army got a few records in there, and it went from a 141.2 to a 140.4. So 0.8 seconds by optimizing the Motion Glider on this track. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get into the next record. SNES Rainbow Road 200cc, a 101.981 by Alpha. Shout out Alpha. I'll put his channel in the description. He's been grinding it, this track on Twitch. I watched some attempts. Unfortunately, I wasn't there when he got the record, but he did end up getting the record. Bang! Super exciting. Let's watch the run. All right, so we got Villager pipe frame. No combo change for this record. Alpha did have the record in the... Oh my, it's frozen. All right, yeah, my capture card has been like super buggy lately. I don't know. Anyway, he did have the record in the past on this track, and then Alberto took over. He got the record on August 2nd, 2023. Took it from Alpha's July 29th record and held it for 212 days when Alberto himself improved again for 28 days. Then on March 29th, Alpha with this monster of a record. It's not really like, I wouldn't say monster, but I mean, world record is a world record. And I was watching him play this track, and he was even completing runs. That's also sick. No jump. But there are pace locks on this track, so it's you can't really get a monster improvement. I believe there's like a pace lock there on that trick that he just did, and also on lap 3. So kind of the whole thing is pace lock. Well, we'll see if there's a pace lock with the wave on lap 3. It might just be the end of lap 2 that is pace locked. Let's see. None of this would be boom, boom. No, I mean that double trick is definitely like pace locked in a sense, but the bang, bang. All right, we're heading over to Sweet Canyon 150cc, a 148.030. And why am I making this face? Because you look at second worldwide, it's Alberto. And not only is Alberto, it's Alberto 0.2 second. 0.2? That's the entire top 10 of Moonview Highway. 0.2 seconds between first and second. That time, the 224, was the previous world record. It was set on July 4th, 2023. Then Vincent, out of no... I don't know. I don't pay attention. So, for me, out of nowhere, maybe it was like very anticipated. But out of nowhere, 148.030, monster improvement, defeats the record that stood for 269 days. So let's watch, like, what makes this record different? Because it's not the combo. The combo is the same. It's not the coin strat. The coin strat is... Oh, it froze again. It's not the shroom strat. The shroom strat is the same. Lap 1 is similar enough. Lap 2 is a solid improvement from the previous lap 2s. then lap 3 is also a solid improvement. So I'm assuming there's been a strat change. Do I think I'm going to be able to recognize it? Like, probably not, but I'll do my best. So let's watch this lap 1. He's chilling. Yoshi Scooty. SMT into UM. No, SMT into SMT. Into empty. Into the 2 coins. Into SMT. 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 Mini turbo. Not mini turbo trick, but alignment for the coins. Mini turbo there. Mushroom. Boom. Okay, here's the lap 2. That's 0.1 faster. Both lap 2 and 3 are 0.1 faster. That could be like as simple as an extra mini turbo. You guys want to know, so I'll check for you guys. All right, I just watched Alberto's lap 2. Nothing has been different so far. So let's keep watching this record, and I'll point out if there are any differences. This should be SMT into SMT, into MT, into right path. Yes, this is all the same so far. This is also all the same. SMT here. Okay, this is also the same. This is also the same. I noticed no difference. I noticed absolutely no difference. I'm gonna make Alberto's run catch up to this moment. Okay. Let's play them both. Now I'm just watching to see any differences here. They both get this SMT. I know you can't see Alberto's run, but I'll commentate. So far, they're doing the exact same thing. Why is 1.1 faster than the other? Okay, SMT into SMT. Into empty trick. They're both doing this. They're both doing this. This is all the same. Okay, this is all the same. It was exactly the same. It was exactly the same. But this is the first 0.4 lap 2. Okay, their lap 3s are actually very similar. So I guess it's lap 2. I must have missed something on lap 2. Let's put our thinking caps on. Okay, after my deep analysis, they're exactly the same. There's no strat changes. I'm pretty sure that Vincent just takes the turn after the cannon, like super tight on lap 2, and that's where most of his time improvement it comes from. If you know better, let me know in the comments below. But Vincent just drove a monster time. Same strat, just very fast and save 0.2. Wonderful job. Let's move on. Okay, we have another track that Vincent has taken from Alberto. Alberto used to have the record with a 125.192 on June 19th, 2023. It stood for 284 days. And then Vincent on March 29th got a record and then got this one the next day on March 30th, a 125.014. Same combo, same coin strat, same shroom strat. Let's get into it. All right, I'm pulling up Alberto's run on the side just so we don't miss anything. 2, 1. All right, I have them side by side so I can see both strats. I actually need to like pause this one a little. Okay, now they're in line. Okay. I will let you know if there are any new strat changes as I watch along. Alright, my bad. So far lap 1 has been the same. Very similar lap 1s as well. So nothing crazy, you know, nothing where you expect a 0.19 improvement. Okay. Everything looks all fine and dandy so far. Alberto might even be ahead actually. Let's see. Okay, Alberto was 0.05 slower on lap 2. So it seems like Vincent is just faster. It seems like he is just faster. These are not new strats. I'm looking at these time cuts and I'm like, oh, it must be a new strat. But these runs are exactly the same in terms of the strats. Same mini turbos, same coins, same jumps. Alberto hit a wall in that moment, so I guess that may have been a factor. And then, yeah, the rest is the same. Ultra Mini Turbo, Motion Glider. Fantastic. You may notice that record is 15 milliseconds away from a sub. So, very exciting. And you may notice, again, we have Vincent. In 2 days, this man got records on 3 different tracks. 3 unique tracks. This record on March 31st. The one we just watched on March 30th. The one we saw before that, March 29th. So technically, I guess 3 days. But I mean, it's just, today I'm going to get a world record on, and then he's pulling it out of a hat. Unbelievable. Anyway, 130.525, taking down Army's 239-day record. This 130.670 that we see in second place. Vincent, using Yoshi pipe frame, slightly different from the previous record, which was Tanuki Mario pipe frame. But, basically the same. And I'm not even going to pull up the run because I know that Vincent just does the same thing, but faster. So I'm going to sit back and relax, get my snacks, and enjoy. Okay. Okay. So in terms of the world record on this track, like, you don't really need to know how to drive this track because it's SNES Mario Circuit 3. But it's, it's not like a bad thing to learn. I'm just saying, in terms of world records to study, this should be at the bottom of your list. However, it is, very optimized and very fast. Anyway. And, on lap 3, once you've taken all your shortcuts, it would help. It would help to drive as fast as possible. So, I don't want to take away from this record. That wall hit seems to boost a little bit. What a shortcut. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, my bad. Also, I was watching my previous world record recap with my shorter hair and my beard. I don't know why you guys were encouraging me in the comments. Like, I don't really know what I was thinking. Not the look. Definitely not the look. Definitely. But, we're back. The only reason I should have gotten a haircut like 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna move soon, so I'm waiting before I move so I can, get my goat barber at home first. Anyway. Bang. I mean, are you even surprised? Is there any surprise? What am I looking at? 0.25, 0.24. Vincent again. This was on March 27th. He got his first world record on March 26th, taking down Alberto's .720 that stood for 124 days. It is the week of Vincent world records. This is insane. This is insane. Yoshi Bitty Buggy, 0.25 has been saved. I'm not gonna do the comparison thing. I know this track like pretty well, but we are watching a master at work. I mean, Vincent woke up in the week of March 22nd or so. Or I guess March 26th. I mean, unless there are more, right? But this one, the first one we saw March 26th, he got a record. The 27th, he got a record. The 29th, we're only missing the 28th, but, we got more video to come, so. I wouldn't be surprised if the next track is also a Vincent world record. Domination. But I like it, I respect. Game respects game. That implies that I have game. Former world record holder, let's not forget. Former 200cc DK Summit world record holder, former top 10 on the bathroom as well, and on Koopa Cape, all 200cc. Anyway, I mean, there's probably something that's different because that lap was like 0.2 faster. But this is the new strat. Let's see. This is all the same. This lap 2 is like, okay, lap 2 and 3 are pretty similar. So. After this, I'll compare the lap 1s because I know, actually, you guys probably don't care, but I will watch and I will let you know if there was any difference in terms of the main turbo strats on the lap 1s. I don't think there were, but I'll confirm. I will confirm because that is where most of the time save came from. I remember when this track was just drive forward. No mini turbos needed. How the game has changed. For the better, but, that's why I'm, like, pretty bad now. Because I still drive this track as if it was 2018. Which was 6 years ago. That's crazy. Anyway, dang. Alright, the lap 1s were the same strat-wise as I knew all along. But now, Vincent's reign of terror is over. Alberto did get a record. Don't worry, he's not washed. 114.102 by Alberto on March 31st. Tour Los Angeles laps, 200cc Varmint. So Varmint has the same stats as Pipe Frame, which has been used on this track for a while. Peachette being used. I don't know why Alberto decided to use Peachette, but he did. Let's watch. What a line. Nice little trip underwater. Mini turbo trick over the rocks. Absolutely no time loss in the sand. Jump over that, no time loss again. Some more coins. Super mini turbo. Takes longer to charge with the Varmint, of course. And then gets the line. Does not go wide for those coins. Not worth. Mini turbo trick. 3 coins there. No motion glider on this track. Barely any time loss. I mean, I don't even know if any time lost there. And here's the 10th coin. Over the sidewalk we go. And we don't... Oh, nice little trick there. Slide to get less air off the boost panel. Trick ramp. Great line. Doesn't seem like this track really has a pace lock with that thing, which is good. Let's go his bottom path. Okay. Let's see how we do the ending here. Mushroom. Maintain. Nice little UMT strat. Into SMT. And the extra MT at the end. Bang. DS Wario Stadium 200cc a 121.128 by P, improving his own world record. He has had the world record on this track since January 1st, 2022. That is over 2 years. And he has had the world record since March 29th, 2021, only broken up with an Army 61-day world record. So very dominant on this track. He improved his own world record on March 27th, which had stood for 314 days. He improved it from a 521 to a 361, and then from the 361 to this 128. So that's like 0.4. That's 0.4. What did he do to change that? Let's find out. Of course, the thing is frozen. Let's fix that. All right, Wario Stadium 200cc. Luigi Teddy. Let's see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the 0.4 improvement also just came from driving faster with no new strats. That mini turbo might be new, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Should I check? I know you want me to check. Fine, I'll check. Alright, it was not new. Let's keep watching the run. I did watch the rest of the 0.5 record. So let's see. If this is still mini turbo trick? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any new strats. It's the same. It should be SMT into SMT. And then SMT here. And then the main turbo thing here. Yep. That seemed pretty fast. The launch drift situation. Yeah, I mean, he's just like really fast. I could drive all these same strats and my lines would be horrible, and I would be like 4 seconds behind. So, very impressive, very impressive. A 0.128. Could we see the sub? Potentially. Alright, we're gonna go to Shy Guy Falls 150cc, a 155.279 by Yersin. Let's get into it. Tanuki Mario, Teddy Buggy, which has been the combo since November of 2023. Yersin has had the record on this track since November 26, 2023. And this record comes on March 22nd, 2024. I haven't seen a Shy Guy Falls record in a while. Like I feel like I haven't. Maybe I have. I definitely don't know how to drive this track. So you jump because the water is going the other direction. Nice little low trick there, kind of. My tail is in my face. No motion glider needed on this track. And then the Nisk, perfect jump, no time loss. And then the perfect line to get the UMT. Lots of alignment hops, but it works. Mini Turbo into SMT into UMT. Okay. I don't know why Tanuki Mario seems like so tall on the Teddy Buggy. Like, he's not that much bigger than Mario. But it looks like, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway. Great line there. Me, 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 me. Me, me, me. Okay. So that shortcut is like very difficult. If you ever tried that, you're just watching, you're like, oh, that seems simple. It is impossible. There is a much safer version of that shortcut that's slightly slower but way more consistent that everyone does online. I don't really know if anyone goes for the mini turbo jump online. Maybe a madman, but it's not like going for like the mushroom gorge fence gap. It's just like it just don't get it. Like, it's not a thing. It's like actually one of the hardest shortcuts in the game, unironically. Deceiving as well. Because it looks like you're just mini turbo jumping, but nope. Like, look at this. It's like, oh, I'm going to trick here. I'm just going to land into a drift and jump, right? It's that simple. I mean, obviously, if you can do a no world record 3 times in a row, it's not like that impossible, but it's pretty impossible. Let's move on. Alright, we're going to watch Waluigi Stadium 150cc. Because literally since the track released, there has... Or actually, that's not true. Let's see. The track released on March 9th. Since March 25th, there has been a dominant player broken up by 1 day of Prometheus with a 154.900 back when the record was at that. 153.378. Second place is a 154.238. What? 0.9. This might be the largest gap between first and second in the game. Dominance. Also, Japanese player F follows me on Twitter. So bang! He might even be watching this video. I mean, what I think the craziest part about this is that he has consistently been like almost a second ahead of second place for a year. Like, it's not like the Piranha Plant 200cc record where like it was set and then it just stood there and then slowly people caught up. But it's like he's just been improving at the same rate that everyone else has been improving. You know what I mean? It's not like they're catching up to him. It's just it's insane. It's insane. So let's watch the not this. Definitely not this. I didn't download the Ghost. Okay, that makes sense. Let's watch the clear GOAT of... You see why I was pausing, because I am not the clear GOAT of this track. The clear GOAT of this track, Japanese player F. Let's get into it. All right. Here we go. Waluigi Stadium. I mean, it's just dominance. What makes him so much faster? I can't say for sure, right? People are doing the same strats. Well, maybe not. But like, I don't know why they wouldn't. Like, it's not like Second Worldwide isn't capable of doing the same strats. I think he just like that entry and like, I mean, what is this? What am I looking at, F? What am I looking at? Insanity. If I just learned how to do that and I did it online, I would win every race. Insane. But that entry is not that consistent. I was watching, I believe, Gyarados' shoeless world record on this track, which was pretty sick. And, you know, his progression towards that nice little low trick there, and then the jump after for, like, alignment or whatever. Only 7 coins, but, you know, no big deal for Japanese player F. Absolutely perfect entry into the shortcut. Gets 2 more coins. Does this crazy entry again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boosts from that zipper. And then, I mean, look at that line. I mean, it's perfect. It's as if the traction was not slippery. Insane. Insane. You hear that? You hear that? Listen carefully. You hear that he breaks there. The perfect amount to keep him in line. I'm glazing. I am glazing. But I mean, how can you not when he is 0.9 seconds ahead of anyone else? Okay, that entry was very suspicious. He still got 1, 2, 3, 4. He still got 5 boosts. Very suspicious entry, though. So he can do even better. He can do even better. It's insane. It's insane. And look at this line. Look at this. That wasn't as good as lap 2, I'll be honest. But, I mean, it's just perfection. I mean, it's insane. We got one more record to watch. DK Summit 200cc. Let's get into it. All right, we got DK Summit 200cc, like I just said, a 131.428 by technical. Let's get into it. What am I looking at here? What, technical? What is this? Koopa Clown. I feel like I've had this reaction before, but not on this track. Or maybe I have, because I guess it's been Koopa Clown on this track since August. So I, erased that from my memory. But yep, we got Koopa Clown, Standard, and Super Glider. Also, when I opened the world record hit, what is that? What is that? When I looked at the world record history, I was pleasantly surprised. I got not surprised, but I was greeted with the great view of my own name, Bang, 139.235 rod on March 9th, 2023. Anyway, this is a much better run, obviously. Koopa Clown. Koopa Clown. Tricks off the glider. Interesting. This is obviously a fantastic run. It's just sad to see Koopa Clown Standard. Okay, doesn't trick there. I'm confused. Is he trying to trick off the glider, or is he trying to not trick off the glider? Does it even make a difference? I will say that the Koopa Clown becoming an airship is pretty sick. I don't know how that worked out for him, but awesome. Beats the Shy Guy. Well done. Well, guys, that's it. Maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe we'll see you in 2 months. Hopefully next week. Thank you for watching. Bang, bang.